Okay, it says we are live. Um, says we are live right now. Just checking some stuff out. Yep, we are. Awesome. Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome to anybody who will be watching this. The first thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna react to a video. There's a very this is gonna be a very sensitive type video. I know it's a very sensitive topic, but I wanted to talk about this because we gotta bring awareness to this. We are not here. We're not gonna talk about bashing anyone. We will not be bashing anyone in this video, any type of group. We're just gonna bring awareness to uh, something that is going on and what we are seeing, and we're gonna discuss here as men what is going on, and we're gonna share our thoughts on and we're going to share our thoughts on this. It's a very sensitive subject, so just be aware. So let's begin. So, Mr. Shalom, what we're going to do is we're going to react. I'm going to play a video, and we're going to react to that video. All right.
Yes, sir.
So let's do that, and here we go.
Making her way to the cage, please welcome Fallon Fox.
How do I expect a fight to end? In a bloodbath. What do I think about my opponent, Erica Newsom? She's a pretty strong fighter. I don't think she has the technique of maybe. So I'm just going to take it to her over and over again until I win this fight.
Let's welcome her opponent to the cage, Erica Newsom.
I feel really well. I've been training really hard for this opportunity for a long time.
And look at this girl. I mean,
Physical specimen, man. Wow.
great shape. She's solid, she's tough, and she's ready to go. She doesn't want Fallon taking home that $20,000.
Good throws. I mean, both fighters.
These girls are getting right into it. Fox delivering the knees, and that's it. Fallon Fox. Holy cow. Game over.
Wow.
And a quick finish to our first
You see that? See how quick that went? Watch.
women's $20,000 championship tournament fight. Your winner by knockout, Fallon Prince Fox.
How you feeling right now? I'm feeling excellent. That was sweet, huh? Did you like that? Yeah. And I want to tell everyone else, I'm coming in this tournament. Every woman in this tournament better look out. I'm freaking coming.
You heard it here, everybody. Fallon Fox coming for you in the ladies' tournament, advancing to the next round. Let's give it up one more time for Fallon Fox.
All right, bro. So. So what do you think about this, Mr. Shalom? Okay, oh man, why do we get started? Why do we get started with this?
Hey. Cocaine is a hell of a drug. Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
All right, so let me just start off by saying again, I'm gonna say this again. We're not bashing any group. We're not trying to say anything wrong, that anybody's doing anything wrong, nothing like that. Or we don't, our opinions are our opinions. All I'm trying to, all we So my opinion when it comes to this is why, when you're getting into MMA, for example, we all know that no matter how you feel, no matter who you, whatever you are trying to be, or it doesn't matter if you were born a certain way, right? That is what you are. And I'm struggling here to find the right words because I know how everybody takes everything in a sensitive in a sensitive way, and I know it's a touchy subject, but why do we have a man fighting a woman? Like this man literally just beat the crap out of this woman in like less than a minute, bro. Less than a minute, knock her out. Less than a minute. And he's still celebrating, or she, and she's there celebrating like she just achieved some miraculous thing. Yo, bro, like, why would you feel proud of that? Why would you feel proud of just that's like me getting into a fight with my son right now and then celebrating that I beat his ass. No, no crap. No shit, I'm gonna beat him. Because he can't keep up right now. What will I go celebrate about that? You know, man? Finish alone. It's okay. You could speak. You don't have to stay.
I'm trying to keep it king peace, man. I'm trying to be peaceful as I can, bro. But this is what they want. This is the freedom they want. You understand me? Well, I mean the freedom that they are fight for. This is a woman right. You understand me? I mean, he got the right to, join a woman MMA. It's like me, 193 pounds, gonna go fight a woman. Our structure is built different. Our upper structure is built different. Our lower structure is built different. No matter what kind of confused you feel, I don't care how confused you are, but honestly, if we just be honest, this is what they want. Sinai is knocking at their door because he's happy that he knocked out a woman, but in that abuse, in that, what do you call it? If a police come in the house and the man being his woman, that's an abuse. So they turn that to a sport. So if you have a woman beater, so God forbid, let's go on this. In my own dream world, I'm gonna bring people in my dream world. Just in my dream world. In my dream world, I can be a woman abused. If I have a tendency to beat women up, I can just say, "Hey, I feel like I'm a woman," and I can wear my hair like this, put my glove on, and in less than 3 minutes, knock her out and get away with it.
Yep.
It's getting to the point that, and everybody just not aware of what is happening. That's what really that hit me hard. Like, bruh, no matter how you feel, you gonna go fight a woman. See, he know he can't beat a man. You understand? He can't beat a man. That's why you see a lot of woman abusers. They abuse women, or they knock a woman out because they can't fight a man. They can't fight a man, so they rather beat up a woman and feel like they're doing something. But you gotta look at it. You gotta look at the psychic of it. They watch their father abuse their mother. They watch their auntie got abused by her boyfriend. They watch their grandmother got beat by their grandfather. They watch their sister dealing with an abusive man when they was growing up. So in their mind, they feel like that is what they're supposed to do. But for going to a sport, there's some sport that I don't care if you think if you're a cow, you think whatever you think, it doesn't matter. You cannot go and fight a man. And you're a man, you can't go and go fight a woman. I don't care how you feel. I don't care whatever gender you are. I don't care, but you have to stay away from those women's sport because they try their best to get to that position, and you already have the structure to be in that position, but you want to fight somebody that's, I'm sorry, weaker than you. Because no matter, woman is strong in her own field. A man is strong in his field. And a man is a gladiator. You see a gladiator fight. If a gladiator fighting a woman, man, he gonna drag her by her head and throw her around. If they can't allow that, he will pick her by her head and just throw her around like a rag dog. But let him try to do that to a man. He gonna have a different story. So that's why I'm saying, I'm sitting down, I'm looking at what it really is, like, bro, like, no, this is wrong. That is wrong. They got the sport, swimming, man, is knocking the woman out. Track,
Yep.
knocking the woman out. It's just like you some boat. God forbid gonna go race around a woman. He would dog any woman. If he's dogging man and breaking the record, he can't go in the women's field. He gonna demolish their record. So we got to get to that position that as we are growing, that there's certain things that a woman have is meant for a woman. And there's certain things that men have is meant for a man. Like I can be around my brothers and them, you know, we can sit down like back in the days, Ballet Toilet Fitness. Can you imagine 2004, 5, Ballet Toilet Fitness? You go in the gym, you go upstairs in the locker room, every man is naked in there. They walking around with their pipe. Imagine a female in there. Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Yeah.
She gonna be in the candy store like, oh, I like that one. I like that one. I like that one. But imagine a man going in that Ballet Toilet Fitness, woman locker room. My Lord, my God.
Same thing for the women's, right? Imagine a man in there. You know, you gotta go. You go take a shower. What's gonna happen in the military then? You know what happened in the military when I was in boot camp, bro? When I was in boot camp, there was no division. There was no like, oh, this is your shower, this is my shower. There was no curtains. There was no nothing, bro. When you're in boot camp, bro, in the military, like you sometimes, bro, there were times there was three of us taking a shower in one shower head. So there was three of us taking one shower in one shower head in boot camp. Like if we were, because that's the way it is, right? So what if you have a female in there?
Oh Lord.
And you're talking about 30, you're talking about like, bro, you're talking about like at least 15 to 20 people in one shower thing at a time. All butt naked.
That's not a hot dog for her.
Yo, it's a ton. But imagine if you had a female there that, yeah, she may look like a man, but she don't, it's still a female. And you're talking about in a boot camp where there's men in there that probably haven't seen a woman in like 2 months. Do you understand? How is that going to work in the military? Like, I don't get it.
Like, they don't get pregnant.
like how is that gonna happen? Like how are we gonna go into shower? How are people gonna take showers in boot camp? Are you gonna have like a special type of shower where everybody could just go in?
Nope.
Like how you gonna differentiate people? Like in boot camp they have people separated. There were men will go into, they were part of this group. The females were part of that group. What about the transgender members that will come in if they allow them to? Where they gonna go? Which way? Oh, I'm a female. No, I identify as a man. I'm about. What about the man that doesn't have the right mind? What about the men that don't have the right mind? and purposely identify as a female because they got bad intentions in their head.
What is the bad
How we
intention?
gonna how we gonna prevent that? Huh?
What is
What's
the
a bad
bad
intention?
intention? Try,
What's
try
a
to
bad
try and
intention?
get some. Yeah. What's the bad intention?
A bad intention is a pervert. A
What's a
pervert.
pervert?
A pervert is somebody that is trying to take advantage of a situation to try to take advantage of someone sexually,
Mhm.
right?
Okay.
So they might be a pervert that may decide, hey, I want to go into the girls' locker room.
Mhm.
I'm gonna identify as a female and just go in there.
Mhm.
How they gonna stop them?
So funny. Remember, we was young, probably in 2002. You know, I always want to put a blind glasses on and act like I'm a blind man, so I can go in the girl bathroom and see how it look like. So I never been in the girl bathroom. I have never been in a girl bathroom. I always try to do that. Go put the glasses on. I know, man. I'm not by myself. I'm not by myself. 2002, you see them in here. You see them things looking nice. You want to go in there and find out what's going on in there. How the bathroom look like. Because we got a pee stand. I never know there's no pee stand in a woman bathroom. I never been in there before. So I want to put the dog glasses on. I have my cane out. And act like I'm blind and go see what's going on in there. See how they look in there. See how they do things. But when you have a perverted mindset,
Exactly.
like you have intention, like, all right, because one guy did it. They didn't put it in the news. He identified himself as a woman. I think he was Planet Fitness or one of those fitness jumps. He went in the girl in locker room, and my man was butt naked. So the lady came out, and her daughter was like, "Hold on, that is a man. That he looked like a daddy." But what that stuff? What he had to cover her daughter's eyes. Like this man stuff is standing up. It don't look like what we have. And the gym said, "Hey, yeah, hey, he identified himself as a woman. We gotta respect that. So if he go in there, his things stand up. If you don't like it, then don't go in the locker room. This is what y'all fight for, right? Y'all got the
Mhm.
right. Y'all don't need no man. The men have become more feminine now. Look feminine. I don't barely see a masculine man like that. Masculine man. Like growing up, we see the trash man like a masculine man. We see the plumber come in the house like a masculine man. We see the garden man, the one outside that's fixing the garden. He picking up, he's sweating. We see as a masculine man. We see construction man as a masculine man. Now, these men are looking more feminine than men. So, ladies, you got what you wanted. You want a feminine man? You got one. Now, he's in the same place where your daughter ain't supposed to see. Hey, you cannot get a sweet water from a bitter fountain. You want to change man and make man be your slave, not let man be man. So now you have UFC. That's one. Now there's another show, right? It's so crazy. It's called Cockfight. Man fighting with their pipes.
Oh shit.
I said the world is going down. The world is going. I'm gonna say in the video, the world is going down. Men are not being men no more, bro. And you can't get mad. That's why I say I'm not bashing no gender. Whatever confusion, whatever mindset you have, whatever self-identification that you have, whatever issue you're having, I wish you the best. When you come to my house, there's a man here. I don't care what you think. It's a man here. You can't teach my son and you're looking like the opposite. You can't. But he gonna challenge you. He gonna ask you questions. And if you can't answer his questions, he gonna say you a liar. So why would I learn from you? In my house, there's a man here. He have a hat on. Papi. A foreigner too. Ain't playing that crap. So you want to go and go do that, do that. But at the same time, it's to get the woman to get to the point that now that self-defense is necessary, but it come to find out, self-defense, man, if a man hit a woman, bruh, I mean, I see my grandfather slap my uncle so hard he passed out. Just imagine he slapped my grandma like that. He slap a man and make the man go to bed. Imagine he slap a woman. She gonna take two days nap. She gonna wake up the next 2 days nap. What happened?
Exactly.
I told you to stop playing with me. Damn. But now they got what they wanted, bro. They got what they wanted. So now men that can beat another man can go beat woman. I mean that's how the life wants. And then now there's another video that they trying to come out that for them to have tomato paste, and so the trend can feel like they go into their period. So they're waiting for them to scientists to create a wound for a man. A wound for a man. So to mess up our inside, to be like, man, listen, I love being a man. I love every day I wake up, he's standing up. I love going outside looking at my parade. When you talk about prayer, I like to look at women sometimes. I'm a man. I love looking rough. I am a man. I love having hard hands. I am a man. There's nothing wrong with man. I am a man. I love holding my son. Like when I be holding my son, he be like, man, Dad, you rough. Like, damn. I be holding him like roughing him up.
Yeah, man, I love getting, my hair. To make my hair is easy, bro. I just gotta go to the barber, get my haircut, and I'm good, bro. I don't have to be there for hours or pay hundreds of dollars just to get my hair done or whatever, man. Because I love that, bro. I don't know why a man would want to be a woman though. You know how tough it is to be a woman, man. You gotta worry
It's
about
tough.
women worry about your image. Women go through a lot, especially here in this country, man. It's tough. Like, and I don't know why any man would wanna change that, even if they feel like it, man. You know, us men in a way are privileged in a way that we don't have to go through some of the stuff that women have to go through, like giving birth or I can't see myself giving birth, bro. Yo, bro, I can't, man. I just can't, man. I remember seeing it and I felt like I was gonna throw up and passing out, and it was horrible. I can't see myself doing that, but women can because they're strong, and so that's something, as a man, you gotta, you don't have that, and you don't have to worry about taking hours to do your hair. You don't have to worry about or having a menstrual cycle every month and bleeding. We don't have to worry about that stuff as men. So why would you want to give that up? Our responsibility is to take care of the family, provide, and make sure they're good. We don't, men don't have it easy either at all. We go through a lot of stuff, but women in their bodies itself, they already, it's tough. So, why would you wanna give that up? Why would you want to give that up? And understand, but women have it rough. So, and the same thing for women that want to be men. Like, why would you want to be a man and having to go to the all these mental issues that you're gonna have to go through? It's a lot of work mentally. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of mental issues. A lot of pressure. Why would you want to put all that pressure on yourself? Like, it's tough. But God gave you you are who you are right now in this lifetime for a reason. And I think but that's my personal opinion. Everybody could do what they want, but my thing is, you could do what you want, but don't do something that's gonna affect others. You know what I mean? Everybody, respect. You gotta respect. If you want people to respect you, you gotta respect others too. You know what I mean? Respect their beliefs. Respect how they raising their kids, or what message they want to pass down for their kids, and then you will receive the same respect back. Just show respect. you know just because you want to be in one certain group doesn't give you a privilege, or make you any better than anybody else, or that you deserve some other type of privilege. But to go into a sport and just kick ass. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah. I'm not gonna deny there's a lot of women that are stronger than some men out there. There's a lot. Sure, I got I could name a few. I got my ass kicked by some females before. Yeah, I get it. But at the same time, biologically, overall, in general, we got more body mass. We grow. Even if you don't do anything, if you don't work out at all, you're still gonna have more body mass. You're gonna have more muscle mass. That's what I meant to say. More muscle mass than a female will. A man will always have more muscle mass than a female will, and that's just the truth. And there's nothing that we could do to change that. It's just the way it is. Um, so yeah. Um, so we gotta, like I said, we're not here to, everybody could do whatever they want. I do believe that everybody should have their own life. Everybody should be able to do what they want. We are free. We are free to do whatever we want with our bodies. I do believe that, and trust me, I believe that. Uh, and we could do whatever we want. Just leave the other people alone that don't want to do what you want to do. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, but let's just put that to the side, because um, it's like
What's the next?
it's
What's
not.
the next video?
Yeah,
What's the next
let's
video?
just let's just talk about other things. And one of the things that let me first start talking about it. One of the other things that I wanted to talk about is because we were talking about learning from the past, right? And one of the things is you sent me a video that kind of touched me a little bit, and I don't have the video pulled up, so I don't know if I'll be able to share it, or I'll see if I could find a way to bring it up. But you sent me a video about that. It was called why uh why Africa is a graveyard for Africans. You remember with that video that you sent me?
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Can
to
you remember
look
the
for it
title?
and send it to you. I'm gonna look for it so I can send it to you back again. Hold
Yeah,
on, I'm gonna look for it.
why the
Yeah.
video was titled why Africa is a graveyard for Africans. And at first I didn't understand. I just looked at the title, so I clicked on it, and what kept what I you know what I saw in this video is kind of hit me, because everybody who have migrated, everybody who's an immigrant and has traveled and have left their native country for a better life, uh, would get, some sort of trigger from this video because, we go out there, right? And we leave our country. We leave our native land, yes, for a better life, but then we forget about our native country. Let me see.
I just sent it to you. I just sent it to you. Play it. I want everybody to hear this. Nali, not that only pertain to Africa. That pertain to all over the world. Because people have to understand, Africa is the beginning of all nationality that exists.
Yeah.
Everything is mother. Go ahead, sir.
No, go. Keep talking. I was just gonna say, let me reshare that screen real quick.
Because Africa is the beginning of all nation. All kind of color people that's in this world begin in Africa. I don't care what you call yourself. I don't care what name that your master or ethic that your master give you. Foundation is Africa. Go ahead, play it, sir.
Yeah,
this is amazing apple juice right here.
Yeah. Let me just find this thing that there we go. All right, so let me start playing this right here. Let me know if you can't hear it.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
Putin says Africa is a cemetery for Africans. When y'all listen to this shit. When an African becomes rich, his bank accounts are in Switzerland. He travels to France for medical treatment. He invests in Germany. He buys from Dubai. He consumes Chinese. He prays in Rome or Mecca. His children study in Europe. He travels to Canada, USA, and Europe for tourism. If he dies, he will be buried in his native country. Africa is just a cemetery for Africans. How could a cemetery be developed?
Ooh.
Bro, that applies to all of us.
All of them. Let's just watch that again.
Putin says Africa is a cemetery for Africans. When y'all listen to this shit. When an African becomes rich, his bank accounts are in Switzerland. He travels to France for medical treatment. He invests in Germany. He buys from Dubai. He consumes Chinese. He prays in Rome or Mecca. His children study in Europe. He travels to Canada, USA, and Europe for tourism. If he dies, he will be buried in his native country. Africa is just a cemetery for Africans. How could a cemetery be developed? Bro, that applies to all of us.
Yep.
Can I introduce this, bro? Africa, Dominican Republic, Haiti, America, Brazil. This applies to all of you. West Indies, South America, North America.
To be
honest, what
are
we buying?
Mm-hmm. Every country,
what are we
everybody who has migrated. Everybody who has migrated.
This applies to all of you. Guatemala is a graveyard of poor people, Guatemalans. They're not investing in their country. Brazil, they're not investing in Brazil. They're buying stuff outside. Haiti, they're making them hard for them because they know the potential they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Africa, this is for all you leaders that's there. Mm-hmm. Mark my word, you're going to pay. They should not even bury none of you there. Put you in the ocean. Yes. You have put the country backward, useless. Let the ocean bury your ass. Honestly, let the ocean bury you. Man, I hit hard when I saw that. I saw it on Thursday.
That hit me hard too. And when you send it to me, I even text you like, man, that one kind of like the first video that you hit me. Didn't I send you that? Like, the first video that you sent me kind of hit me, bro. Because all right, because the thing is, I spent the first 9 years of my life in Dominican Republic. I turned 10 here, like 10 days later after I arrived in this country. I turned 10. So Dominican Republic is my native land. I spent a good amount there to still be able to call that my native land because it is my native land. I was born there. And I know what my mom did. She was trying to give us a better life, and I would never put that on her because she did what she had to do. And it was awesome, and I'm grateful for it, 100%. Grateful to my mother for what she did. But at the same time, if you think about it, now that I'm seeing, when you think about it, like what Vladimir Putin, a Russian, said, what he said, that most people, well, in this case, he referred to Africa, but I'm saying everybody, most people go live their own native land to go to other countries for a better life, and then they have kids there. The kids grow up in that country. They become engineers. They become teachers. They become doctors. Some of them invent stuff, and they are developing that country. They are helping that country grow that they just moved to. A country that if they move to, it's because it's already in a better place if they move there. And then they forget, and then if how, and then you're taking all this talent, and then you're taking all this stuff out of your native land, and then expect your native land to someday grow. How is your native land ever going to grow if everybody keeps leaving it trying to find something better? Everybody trying to leave their native land, trying to find something better, and then forget about it. And then when they die, they'll be like, oh yeah, I want to get better where I was born at. And then you use your native land as your grave, and never did anything to help it grow. And that hit me because even though I didn't have a choice because I came as a child, but it still hit me because I felt like that was me. I felt like when that man was talking, when you sent me the video, it was like a message from God, like, hey, yes, be grateful to the United States. Be grateful to this country. It has done so much to you. It has done so much for you. And I'm very grateful for the United States, and I always will be. But at the same time, I got a native land. My native land is never going to get developed. We have all these Dominicans that keep leaving the Dominican Republic, trying to come here for a better place. Why don't they put in the hard work to make Dominican Republic a better place? Why don't those Africans that are so smart, because they're one of the smartest people in the world, look at everything that they have invented, and they still got that mentality, they still got that knowledge, they still got that ability, and there are a lot of kids that are coming up smart. But what do? They come up so smart, and then they get what? They get recruited by colleges here in the United States, and they're like, oh yeah, I want to go to the United States, and then they leave, and then they find good jobs here, and then they stay here, help develop the United States, yeah, and then forget about your and then forget about your continent or your country. And that's one of the things, that's happened, that happens, a lot. And that's why I showed you, we did that video, we saw that video the other day, they are coming up with programs to keep these kids over there in Africa, but people still looking for something better. No, and unfortunately, I became aware of this so late in life, man. But I'm starting to realize that if God put you in a place, it's for a reason. If I was born in Dominican Republic, it was for a reason. I had a purpose there. Then you go leave your native country and you go to another country where in the first your purpose wasn't there. And then you see that you go to the new country, and guess what? You go there, what you gotta do? You're gonna have to be a slave. You're gonna have to work super hard. You're gonna have to give all this stuff to this new country so your children could live better in that country. And you know why that happens? Because you went against what your purpose was. You were born in a certain country because you were put there for a reason. Because your country God put you there because there is something that you were supposed to do in that area, in that country. You were supposed to do there. You were supposed to bring that country up some way, somehow. Even if it was something small, your small part was going to take part of a big plan that God had for that country, but you left because it got tough there. And you left it. And because you left it, now you go to somewhere else, not to live a better life, because now you're struggling. People come here, they leave their native land where they're struggling to come to another country to struggle. To struggle. Ask any Dominican that left Dominican Republic supposedly for a better life if they live in better here than they lived over there. No, they got more benefits that they could take advantage of, yes. But no. Why you struggle when you go to another country? Because you live in your mainland. You live in your mainland where that's not your purpose. You're going to a place where you're not supposed to be at. You're not gonna fit in because God didn't program you. God didn't shape you for that part of the world that you're trying to go to. Yes, you could go visit, you could enjoy it, you could stay there for a couple months and stuff like that. But your job and your work was not supposed to be there. And that's something that I'm realizing too late now in life. I mean, it's not too late. It's never too late, but it is at this point in my life where now I'm stuck. I'm stuck in an area and that I cannot just walk away from currently in the moment. But if I would have known that, if I would have felt like I felt right now, probably would have been a whole different life. If I would have think like this man is thinking, or listen to watch a video like this when I was like 18. I was like, no, I'm gonna use whatever I had in my mind. Like that country has to be developed. That country has to grow. But it's never gonna grow because all this talent leaves to come for somewhere else, for the American dream that don't even exist anymore. There is no American dream. But people still live in their country for it. For an idea. And then their countries go down to shit. And they're like, oh man, that sucks. I'm sorry, man. Well, now, of course, yeah, if you need to leave your country because there are safety issues, your life is in danger or something, yeah, that's a whole different story. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about you live in your well-established country to go shape somebody else, to go shape another country. That's what I'm talking about. And unfortunately, that's that's a lot of the things that we have done.
But we gotta look at it like this. Some of us were born in places that, you're right, we're supposed to bring forth. We're supposed to go and bring forth revenue and ideas back home. But when you look at your home, your worstest enemy is people that you know. The person you don't, that's what, even when you look at a good book said, bring your friend closer, but bring your enemy closer.
Yep.
Meaning that your friend can be a stranger. So is your enemy, but your enemy can be your family too. See, a friend will show you more lenient, will try to understand you, but your family don't care. So we look at our country that we're born from. our people, yes, you left, but you try to bring change that will kill you. You try to bring ideas that will kill you. You try to bring better for the next generation, they will kill you. Or they will get somebody to assassinate you that look like you.
Okay.
So when you look at, that's their graveyard. That's why I said don't put them in their graveyard. Put them in the ocean. Let the shark feed on their dead flesh, the useless flesh, because they have destroyed their country.
Yeah.
David Banner was right. Leonard Pullen, he spoke the truth. Africa is a graveyard of. That's why it is with all the minerals, with all the research, with all the grace and all the culture, all the idea. They lack humanity and change. What do you mean humanity and change? You can see certain places in Africa and you see change. You start seeing growth. You go down the street, you see destruction. See, the thing that even everybody know, this is what bothered me. Everybody know the potentials that Africans, they was the first kings, they was the first rulers, they was the first inventions, they were the first. When you have the first and you know what they can do, all you gotta bring is division. They're gonna fight against each other. You're gonna say, "Oh, I'm Zimbabwe." That's why I love this guy. He's from South Africa, Malema. He say Africans were called Africans. There was no West African. There was not South African. There was not enough African. They were Africans. If I go up the streets, I see Zimbabwe, that's an African. There was no division. We was one. So when you talk to somebody, you do a real DNA test, and you see the migration of these people. They're not who they call themselves. You can say, "Oh, I am an Igbo." You do your DNA test, you look how deep, you're not fully Igbo. You end up in South Africa, one of those tribes. Because we have migrate. We cannot say what our conqueror have give us a name. We can say, okay, what is our heritage? What is our bloodline? What is our people? That's why even if I go to DR, I didn't know there was a black people in DR. I thought it was all Spanish people. I didn't know there was all light-skinned Mexicans. I see some black, black man, blacker than me Mexican. I said, what the hell you doing here? I was born here. Damn, boy, you blacker than me. Yeah. I met an Indian girl, like your complexion. Her mama blacker than me. How the hell you get black? She said, my mom is black. My husband is black. I said, huh? She said, even there's a place in India that you cannot go there. There's a name for those people. They're the original. They are the original. So when you see an African, that's what you get. They give them a name African. They want to give them the original people of the land. See, if I give you that title, you the original people of the land, that means I am a foreigner. I am a foreigner. I don't care what you say. I don't care what anybody say. Look at your DNA. Look at your great, go back 5 generations. If God can open your eyes to see 5 generations where you came from, you will stand and say, you know what? Nah, I am original. I came from original. I am original. Yeah, I got some water going down over here, but I am original person. When you go to DR, right now, if you go to DR with all the information you have learned, or all the education that you have, you are a threat to DR, to your own people. Because they don't want to change. Change It's hard. Because change is accepting that what I'm doing is wrong. I was born for a purpose. Let me build my country. Let me bring this idea to my people so we can establish our country. We can say we are runaway people. That's what we're in America. My mother came here to look for a better life. She did what she had to do. She's a woman. She's going to do what she had to do. She's going to use her talent to do what she got to do and attract a man. My mom is your complexion. She light skinned. But come to find out, I'm more like her than she even know it. So I appreciate America. I love America. I'm grateful to America. Even people that are born here, oh man, this and that. Man, where I came from, we eat 1 meal a day. The rest of your meal, you got to find it. If you got to go fishing, you got to go fishing. You got to go to the market and help somebody give you money, you got to go and go do that. You got to go buy some mango and plant some mango tree and climb the mango tree or coconut tree and go sell in the market. You got to go do that. But in America, you got government assistance. You got EBT card. You guys have it made in here. You go to another third world country, you think even $1 in America. See, people get paid 25 cents a month. I'm gonna say it again. In certain place, 25 cents a month. $1 a month. A month. $200 a month. $500, that's the politician. Some country. A month. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So we come here, we build America, we give our ideas, because only American can bring your dream to come to pass. Your country will kill your dream. But when you bring your dream to pass, you have to give back. Because there are children like you that dream like you. Let their dream come to pass. You can't save these elders, bro. Let them die and perish. You gotta work with the kids. You try to bring change in DR, work with the kids. Don't work with the elders. They sell you out for a piece of bread. They have that mentality, survival mentality. The children, they have a dreaming mentality. Who you gonna work with? If I can be around a bunch of Africans. I can just hear them talk. I can be around a bunch of Africans that's in West Indies. I can hear them talk. I can be a bunch of Africans that in Haiti. I hear them talk. I'm looking for the dreamers. I'm not looking for the survivors. Because the dream can come to pass with action. But the survivor, there's no action. They're on surviving mode. I gotta live day to day. Dreamers, I just need help. Let's all put our money together and let's start something. Survivors, I don't care about you. It's about me. I don't care about you. It's about me. I don't care about your son or your daughter. See, back then, we probably grew up in the same era. Bruh, your neighbor whip your behind. Your teacher beat your behind. Shit, damn it. My Lord, let your mother don't find out because she gonna whip your behind.
Bro, it was like they were all lined up to whip your behind. It was like the teacher would beat your hand up and then go tell your whoever's taking care of you, your caregiver, she will tell your parent or whatever, hey, he did this. Then she'll be like, your parent will be like, huh? Oh, wait till we get home.
Yeah.
And when you get home, you get whipped too. Then for me was my grandpa. Then my grandpa gets home. Okay, he did what? Oh man, he's about to get a weapon. Yep, there goes another weapon. Yeah, we got to the point I would just hide under the bed, but No, for real. I was just high. As soon as I get home, okay, okay, aunt, you give me your whipping so I could go cry under the bed. I just stay there until the end of the night. Because I ain't taking this no more. I ain't taking no more whipping, bro. As soon as I knew that belt came out, I'm like, I have two options. I learned quickly. I had two options. Either I just go straight at it and just take it, or I try to run. But then I figure if I run and then I get caught, it's gonna
My
be 10
Lord.
times worse. 10 times worse
Man.
than if I just go straight up to my grandpa and just take it. If I just go, he might hit me like he'd be like, "Pee, pee, pee. Okay, you're done." But if I run and he has to chase me, his anger is just building up. When I get it, it is gonna be 10 times worse, bro. And I'm just not gonna get it. I remember there was one time I got it. My brothers who had nothing to do with me got it. They had nothing to do with it. They got it too. My grandma got it. No lie, my grandma got it too. Everybody got it. For my grandpa, he came home one time. He got so pissed off because something I did. Yo, I got it. My brothers got it. My grandma got it. If he would have had a dog, he probably would have gotten it too. But everybody, but we didn't have a dog, thank God. He literally was like, "Who else? Who else? Who else wants to tell me what's right or wrong? Who else? Who else on the best with me right now? Who else with the better headset?" Oh man, I used to love my grandfather. Like, and at the time, it was tough. But now that I think about it back, man, I was like, man, that he's gone now, and I'm like, man, I know he's probably smiling all the way up there, but he's like, but now that I think about it, it was just funny, man, because he was like, "Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who else want to tell me something right now? Who else?"
They don't know, man. They don't know that. They don't know the type of dad that, granddaddy that, man. They didn't play, man. They didn't play, man. And I see that this generation, as going forward, man, they lack discipline. You can't create weak children and expect a progress nation. You can't. You can't have a weak daughter or weak son to have a further life. And certain things that happen are just having trauma. The whole African continent is in trauma. They don't want to accept it and move forward. They want to stay in their trauma. The whole people, the whole nation of the world that have gone through a trauma, they don't want to accept it and move forward and grow and heal. So they're doing the default. So why they burying this president or this dictator, this people in the land of Africa? Because they haven't accept that if you did nothing for this country, you're not gonna be buried here. Wherever you expend your money at, because they don't even want you, body. Wherever you invest at, wherever your children are studying at, they're not helping this country. You bury yourself there. You ain't welcome here. They better burn your body up there. See, that's healing and moving forward. Stealing with your trauma, bring him here. He was a great man. You know, he give us some money here. There's a phrase, and I believe the elders will remember this one. They will really, really remember this one. That there's a parable. There's no way that laugh now, cry later. This is a parable in the whole African continent. It's so disturbing that it's even in the West Indies too. It's so disturbing, it's around the whole damn world, wherever African people have gone. Laugh now, cry later. There's a dancer artist, Vibe Cartel. There's a song he did, Emergency, Things Are Tough Around Here. He said 2 parties are the same sad song. They keep singing the same sad song. Every party in every country, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. They have the same sad song. Same sad song. when they get the power, nothing. So they're gonna hype up everybody. They're gonna go to the countryside. They're gonna go to the village side. They're gonna have a bunch of Judas, and they're gonna say, "Yeah, this president gonna do this. The president gonna do this. The president gonna do." When the president do this, they're gonna put the country in the debt. They're gonna spend their money overseas. They're not gonna invest. They're not gonna build a road. They're not gonna build the communities. They're not gonna build the pitman. They're not gonna build education. They do the same things every presidential time. And the thing that bothers me, how stupid we are as people to put them to be in power. That means I'd rather laugh now, enjoy my life now, and don't worry about my children. They figure it out. That's the mindset of all Africans in the whole damn world that stay in that same mindset. But those who don't want that mindset, shit, I think about my son all the time. I think about my family all the time. That's what got me waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning. That's what made me go to work and get paid less. That's what make me look for different idea to put my family in a better place. Because I'd rather cry now, work now. So when I see my son, when I see my daughter, they're married, they have their family, and they're settled, and they're building for the next generation, then I will laugh. I've done my job.
I'm not gonna lie, sir, but I don't know why, because you're just sounding, everything just sounds good, everything that you're saying, but somehow everything that you're saying is just hitting me. And somehow I'm starting to feel like emotional inside. I don't know why. I really cannot explain it to you, but I just think that everything that you just said, that's just what we do, man. And that's why a lot of people don't understand. It's such I know it's a pride thing, and I know deep inside we are all the same, and we are spiritual beings, but at the same time we're having a human experience. And as a human man, it is prideful, but not in a bad way, in a good way. It's good pride to, to feel like you're doing everything that you just said, to feel like you are providing, to feel like you are doing all the stuff for your kids, for your family. Look at how many stuff men have done in the past, man, to protect their country. All the sacrifices, because that's what men do, man. We protect the country, we protect our land, we protect our house, and we protect our home. We protect our family, all the way down to we protect our individual child, every single one of them. That's what we do. It's like that's what we do. We just put that's us, man. That's what we've been programmed to be from the Creator. The Creator programmed us to be the protector, to be the one that, that's your job. To be the one like, hey, you're gonna be the one here. Make sure they stay alive, and she's gonna be the one who's gonna run everything. But that's the way it is, man. That's the way that's why I just believe, like, it's like that male and that female energy. When they become together, they become whole. You need that. You need the man. You need that female energy, and you need that male energy. And that's when, that's why that's like a holy union, man. It's that union is so powerful. That's the energy of creation there. When the female energy becomes together with the male energy. But for us, for the male energy, that's what we do, man. The male energy is the energy of doing. of getting it done, of making it happen. That's the male energy. The female energy is the energy of creation, of the energy of creation, of progress, of life, of creating life. So in order for things to happen and things to manifest, you need to create it, you need to give it life, and then you bring the male energy to make it happen. So if you want to manifest something, you need both. And I feel like you know, in our part, that's just what we do, man. We just, at the end of the day, every single man, that's what we do, man. We just sit there, you know, we just think automatically, just come to my head, what can we do? What can we do? How can we progress? How can we get better? How can we give our child or our kid a different type of life? How can we, you know, how can we do that? You know? So yeah, so my next question, the next thing, you know, the next thing where I want to take this to is, I wanna know, how can we take the lessons from the past, everything that we learn? How can we take the lessons from the past and apply those lessons to the present, to where we are right now? How can we take those lessons, learn from them, adjust them to the modern times, and apply them to the present, for our kids, for the future? How can we do that? What do you think, sir?
How can we like our parents tried to warn us, and we didn't know how they. I think the way they warn us of their own fear and without understanding. And that's why we didn't take it. So now me and you, of all the company that we've been in and all the different ethnic group that we have been exposed to, and we're grateful for that, we'll be able to warn with understanding. Because what I've learned is your talent always create a job, not for you, but for the next person. Your gift will always make a way for you because somebody always needs your service. Your opinion can change. Just like the light bulb. How many failed experiences have happened for that person to say, you know what, this worked? So with us, what we have learned from the past, that's why we're moving different. See, our parents and our parent move like how their parent move. I learned from my mom. I always tell my mom and I tell my grandmother when she have this conversation with me, like, why are you different? I said, because I learned from y'all. I love my grandmother. I love my mom. But I learned from your stupidity. She said, what do you mean? The stupid things that you did, that to me is stupid. That I learned from that, so I won't do that for my own. Because I don't want my son to say, Daddy, I learned from your stupid behavior. So whatever mistake you have made, I've learned from that. And I put that in subjection until a new idea. So that means that I'm going to expose myself with different people. I'm going to ask questions. If I see a successful person, I'm not going to say, oh, can I work for you? I'm going to ask him, I know your time is precious. How can I be a servant to you so I can learn? What do you mean? I want to learn from you, not work for you. So if I'm working for you, that means I'm learning. That's my intention. Not only to work, but to learn. See, our parent, they was only doing what? Work. They was not learning. That's why they was not able to go further, because the learning was not there. They learned how to do the job, but they didn't learn how to run the job. They didn't learn the business from the other side of the field. They didn't learn that. And then their surrounding. They didn't learn from their surrounding. They survived their surrounding. My mom came in this country in 1986. Later 1986 or 87. Going towards the 90s. She was in Benning Road, Southwest DC. Around Southeast DC. And the school, Benning Road, I think it was Benning Road High School. She was going to that school. And at that time, surviving her surrounding. Learning her surrounding. When not to go outside at night, when not to walk at night. Make sure that, you know, she's a woman and she got shapes. She got hips. And every man want to knock on her door. So she got to secure herself and you know, keep herself safe. She survived her surrounding. But me, I'm not only surviving my surrounding, I'm learning my surrounding. I'm learning what my surrounding need. How can I be an impact to my surrounding? What can I do? What kind of idea can I bring that can bring change to my surrounding? She was just surviving her surrounding. So for my past, learning from my surviving from my parents, I'd be able to teach my son or my daughter how to be aware of her surrounding, what type of man that's out here. There's not going to change. There's married men out here. There's divorced men out here that are going to give you the same pipe. They got men that's fiance, they're out here. They're going to give you a pipe. They got boyfriend and girlfriend, they're going to give you a pipe. And they got baby daddy, they're going to give you a pipe before you run to your husband. Your husband going to give you a pipe, but he going to see if you're qualified or if you're worthy for the pipe. Even to worthy to be in your life. Because they got to say, you know what, you're valuable, but how can I grow with you? Same thing with my son. They got some push to start women out here. They got women that have high sex drive. You gotta be ready for that. They're gonna mess your head up a little bit. They got all the females out here that's married. Married women be having an affair too. They got divorced women they out here running body count. They got baby mamas out here that running body count. Then you got your wife. She gonna figure if you're worthy enough to even to give her a child. She gonna make you put a ring on her finger. She gonna demand marriage. She gonna demand. She might not be like the push to start. Nah. She might not be the high body count. No. But she gonna demand a man out of you for you to have her. For you to have her, she gonna demand a man out of you. Because she probably have a daddy that's strict, that don't play. She got a daddy that will work with her and give her insight what type of man. She saw her daddy work every day. She gonna expect you to work every day. She gonna do her job, her things. She gonna make sure you're okay. She gonna satisfy you. She gonna do everything in her part. Sometimes she ain't gonna satisfy you, but she gonna try. She gonna demand it. That's how I teach my son. My daughter, the same thing. So what I've learned in my past, I'll be able to teach my son so he will not repeat my stupid behavior in my past. My stupid behavior, I just thank God nobody was pregnant. I just thank God for that. You know, I ain't bring nobody's daughter in the house say this is my this is my second baby mother. I didn't do that.
That's funny, bro.
I didn't do that. So you cannot do that in my house. I'm sorry. You will not do that in my house. You bring anybody here, she's pregnant, you marry her up front. So if you ain't gonna do that, don't bring nobody to me that you're not serious about. Have fun and wrap it up. Or don't do it at all. Straightforward. My daughter, the same thing. If you're having fun, don't bring no men around me if you're having fun. Strap it up. You come in my house, you're pregnant, don't come in my house. Call your mama. She gonna tell you, your daddy ain't right. You come with that type of mess, you know you're gonna be outside. So don't play that with your dad because he is not going for it. He's not going for it. So how I learned from my past is simple, bro. That I would teach my children not to repeat the things that my brothers did, my younger brother did. Not to repeat what my mother did. Not to repeat what my grandmother did. As a woman, you don't need nobody to be beating you. You don't need to be in an abusive relationship. That's not love. You don't need no man to call you out your name and disrespect you. That's not love. You don't need a man to have different baby daddies and you about to be the next baby mama. That's not love. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Honor yourself. And stand for something. So you can give my generation a better outcome. So that's just it for me, bro. How about you?
That's a big one. Standing for something. You definitely got to be able to stand for something, man. Like, and literally stick to it, man. Don't, if you feel a certain way, if you have a certain belief, why give it up? Why give up on belief and on your belief and what God has put in your mind, what your belief system is. If you believe something, stick to it. Stick to what you believe in, no matter what society is saying, no matter what society is doing. And that's something that I've been trying to, I have put into my son, and he sees it himself. When I believe something, I believe it, and that's one of the things that we could learn from the past is look at all these people that have stand up for their culture, for their people. So many people have stood up and used those people as inspiration. Whenever you want to stand up for something, whenever you're trying to do good, or you wanna, you want to be accepting whatever you believe in, you're always going to face opposition, and people are always going to fight you on what you do believe. But you got to stay strong. You got to stick with it. You cannot give in to the fear. Giving into the fear is what keeps us in this pattern, in this freaking wheel of depression and things like that, man. Is so learn from those people that have made the sacrifice in the past. Learn how they did it. See why they did it, and then improve it. But also take into consideration what was the purpose behind it and how they did it, and go with that. There has, I have learned, so much in this past year, especially from the past, man, that, the past is already done. The past already passed. But there are so many lessons that we could take from it. Like I was saying, our parents moved from other countries. They came here for a better life, but was it really a better life? Was it, or how they went about it, They did great. They did great, and they did a good job. But how can you learn from that, and how can you improve it now? How can you teach your kids, hey, you know, um, how can you develop your country, your nation? How can you develop your country? How can you develop your nation? How can you look at your blood and see where you're from? How can you go and reach the kids and help them and help them come up into a better world, and allow them and give them the opportunity to create a better world as they're growing up, you know? Um, and I know here and I know that in the past, many of us, have left our country to pursue dreams and pursue things like that. But at the same time, we also abandoning our country. And but like you said, Mr. Shalom, there are many situations when your country doesn't let you dream, doesn't let you come up with ideas because they persecute you for it. And that's also a big problem. In that case, that's a whole different story. But when you have a well-developed country that's trying to come up and doesn't have those issues, when you are allowed to have ideas, when you're allowed to have that, why leave it? Why not keep working on that nation? Why not keep trying to develop that country, trying to develop that land, trying to make it, trying to make that nation grow? Um, so that's a big lesson. That's why I think that's why I believe history is very important. Even though, like I said, it already passed, but we could learn a lot from it. Look at most of the people from those nations back in the past. Like, people didn't leave their nations. They stood there, and they represent themselves as they are from that nation. But not too many people left. They try to do their best there. Now, of course, if it gets to a point that there's no, like you said, like you'll be persecuted for doing this and whatever, there's a whole bunch of corruption, then yeah, of course. You got to do what you got to do. But if it's the country's established and it's growing, why abandon it to go help another one? So, but so to switch it up, we could switch it up now, and we could go into a different type of video here. If we could do another reaction video, if that's okay with you, sir. We could do another reaction video. There's another one that you sent me a while ago. And I'm going to start it up in a minute. Gonna start it up in a minute. All right, so now we're gonna switch it up. And we're gonna go completely in a different direction, and we're gonna talk about something different. All right. I haven't seen this video, so I wanted to react to it, and I want to see what was it about. It sounds interesting, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it. So let's see what it says. Let me know if you can hear it or not. Okay, here we go. I'm about to play it.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Coffee Pot. My name is Tisha Zed.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
So, guys, it turns out the women have a problem on their hands. Recent study revealed that men would rather choke their chicken. Men would rather watch TORN than go out on a date with a modern woman. Don't believe me? Check it out for yourself.
There was a study called from the Pew Center Research conducted a study that said 63% of men under age 30 would rather stay home and watch go on a date. Men say they are getting their needs met without having to go on a date. Would men rather stay single than be with a woman? Is the question.
That's what they're saying, pretty much.
63% of men.
I think they're cheap.
Yeah, they just ain't got no money.
Relax, Shisha, relax, guys, calm down, settle down. Let's keep watching.
Don't have money, which you should get your money up before you start dating. So it is cheaper to sit home and beat your meat,
right,
than actually go out and find actual women to hang out with.
That's
I
a sad
disagree.
reality.
I disagree.
Why? What do you think?
Is it less of
What
a
do you
headache
think?
to have
Here
to
we
deal
go.
with a woman or something?
There it goes. Like, it's a headache. Now I gotta take you out. I gotta hear what you had to tell your whole day.
That's why you take out people you actually like, and then you.
Where are they? Where are these pleasant women?
You don't feel that.
Yeah, but then what? I gotta get to know you first to like you, right?
Yeah.
So how do I get to know you?
Call them.
So you rather hand?
Hey, listen, I'm married.
You always gotta say.
I don't got these nigga problems.
If you wasn't married,
I'd probably beat him by me at 100 miles an hour.
Oh, my dude said 100 miles an hour. Yo, I'm hella weak. Yeah, man, you hear this all the time. Here's the problem with these type of videos where they talk about like men are choosing to not take women out. So instead, what are they resorting to? Well, they're watching PORN, right? They try to shame men a lot of the times in these type of situations and make it sound like this crisis is because men are failing to be real men. And it's almost like women forget that men love women. Yeah, you see the content all around talking about modern women this, and there's this discussion about where things are going in the dating market right now, but men love women. Men watch adult content to watch women. And when I say men love women, they love the presence of seeing the body of a woman. They enjoy spending time with women. And so in this conversation, we just saw this group of people had, the guy who's married said, hey, so why would I want to take you out and listen to all your problems and, you know, you complaining, etc. And she said, well, that's why you take somebody that you like. Could women possibly entertain the idea that most of them aren't pleasant to be around? Would you guys say, honestly speaking, who's more pleasant? The average man who you run across with in the streets and you want to maybe spark a conversation and just say, hey, how are you doing? Or the average woman? Are modern women today pleasant, or are they generally given a pass to be unpleasant, to carry themselves like you're not a joy to be around, and they look like they need a cup of coffee, but they don't want to go grab a cup of coffee because it's too much work?
I just don't really want to do that. That's just too much work.
But in general, what I've noticed is women aren't that pleasant. Women aren't that pleasant nowadays, and that's just the truth. And men are getting to the point where the juice isn't worth the squeeze, right? They're also getting to the point where like, this isn't, I'm not getting the value that I think I should be getting for the amount of work I have to do to conversate, take a woman out on a date, and try to figure out, is she just kind? Is she a kind person? You know, let alone nurturing, feminine, and all those other things. For example, guys, take a look at this interview that I saw a long time ago. I just didn't get a chance to show it to you guys. It's this guy is doing like the street interview thing, but he's asking women what they would say to their ex. And look at the different responses between the women and the men. Let's check it out.
If you could say one thing to your ex, what would it be?
Fuck you, have fun pissing in your bed.
I'd say hello. I hope you are doing well, and I hope your family's doing well, and I'm happy for whatever's going your way.
To my ex. Fuck that nigga. I'm saying. Fuck that nigga. Fuck both of them. Suck a
I appreciate you. Thank you for everything. I mean, it sucks that it didn't work out. You know, we were at two different points in our life. I mean, that's just what it comes down to. I hope she's doing well. Hope the relationship she's in now, that her and her boyfriend are, you know, doing wonderful things. sucks it didn't work out, but I mean that's just life. You just got to move on.
All right, guys, there you go. And then my final question is: do you guys think men today are generally just a lot more kind than the average woman? Could that explain why most men don't think the juice is worth the squeeze? Plus, there's this other thing of you go online, you watch, that movie, and you choke your chicken, you jack off, and all of a sudden, you don't want to go on that date anymore. I remember I had a conversation about this on the Pod Bros. Check this out. This was pretty funny.
I remember hearing these stories in I think it was Japan, of these guys who would rather jack off and watch porn than actually have sex with the woman.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna lie, it's happened to me before where like I would
diss on the women over there.
No. Like, it's like for example, like I would have like a date lined up, like I was a single guy, and I would have a date lined up with a young lady, and then I would masturbate at home, and I'd be like, you know what? I don't want to go on this date anymore. And then I'd be like, hey, like we're gonna have to rain check. You know what I mean? It's like, what the
I see clearly, bro.
like that's like no.
My question is, why did you why did you jack off before the date? Didn't you see that coming? Like,
just because I just wanted to chill. I don't want to be attacking this young girl.
That was a pretty funny podcast. Yeah, it's funny because that's just so relatable. As always, guys, we want to check out a few of these comments, see what the people had to say. So these comments are in response to the video of the women saying, well, let's be.
So yeah, bro. So my question is, if you were married or if I wasn't married, that is the question. Would you prefer to just beat your meat?
I would save a lot of money, right? Can I, if I'm choking my chicken, I save a lot of money, right? I'll choke my meat. I won't give a damn, cause they want this street guys. They want this guy that they're chasing after. They want the guy to rough them up. I ain't with that shit, man. Listen, I am not going to jail. I will not share a shower with another man, bro. I'd rather beat my man and save my money, bro. I'll probably have a lot of house. I'll probably have a lot of business. And then, hey, I'm not going to try to put up a game and deceive her or be real with her and tell her how I feel about her. And I don't want you to tell me how you feel. I just want to have fun. I don't have to go through all of that. Put some POR, RN, beat the meat, clean myself up, and go to sleep. Go to work the next day. Then if I'm get tired beating it, I'll call somebody to come over and help me beat it for me. And give her the money and she going her way. I'm paying the woman for my peace. But when you dating, bro, you ain't got no peace, bro. You ain't got no peace because you gotta be this character that's not in her. Oh man, you ain't paying for you. I'll choke my meat, man.
Exactly. Sure. Like I told you, I already got an amazing woman, man. I don't think the way things are right now, there's no way I'm gonna find somebody like Julia, man. So there's no way I'm gonna find a woman like this anymore. Not in the modern times, man. She's too great, man. So like I said, if I'm not married anymore, I'll probably go out there and have fun, but I'm not, relationship wise, nah, man. I just rather beat that meat, man, because just beat that meat, man. Sometimes it's better because you don't have to deal with all that bullshit, man. It's all the drama and the freaking bullshit that you got to deal with, man, on the daily from a modern woman. And then it's like you got to change yourself to be more like them so they could accept you these days. And you got to be, this is the problem too, like you got to be so careful with everything, man. You got to be so careful with everything these days. You make the wrong move, you on freaking CNN the next day. Oh, this motherfucker. Like, you make the wrong move, you freaking, the she records you and you all over social media looking like an idiot. you make the you make the wrong move. You got like no, it's bad. It's bad for men out there, and a lot of the modern women is, it's they're really hard to date. I even thought of this myself. Not too long ago, I was here and I was like, yo, if I ever single and I have to go out there to the dating world again, like, and I literally said it was way before I even saw a video like this. I remember saying, nah, man, I'll probably just stay single forever, man. I'm probably not gonna remarry ever again. I'm just gonna stay single because I'm not gonna find another Julia. So ain't no way. I'm just gonna stay single, bro, and just live my life, take care of my kids, keep helping my kids grow and live their lives. But I ain't dealing with that, man. I'm not going through that drama, through that mess, dealing with all this stuff again, man.
I'll be Zordon, going around with my Murphy device. Morphin time.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
damn.
Oh
Morphin
man,
time.
you're gonna bring the Thundercats up in here.
Yeah, straight. You ever seen the sign in the air? Thunder. I'm not gonna, because when I was doing Uber, I was doing a survey, and I was asking female questions. I was asking my passenger question, and they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want, bro. They say they want a husband, but they're not tradition. They want the tradition, wedding, and have all this tradition now, but they're not tradition made. They're a counterfeit. Modern day women are the biggest scam in the world. They scam men of their mind, scam of their money, their time. Modern day women, honestly, 9 out of 10. Mentally, they're not there. They're there for their own purpose and what they can retain from that person. Because all they put their value on their vagina. That's all they put their value on their vagina. So when I would ask them these questions, what kind of man you looking for? A lawyer man, man that love me. Then I ask the question, what are you able to offer to the man that other women cannot give him? They got quiet. What can you offer that man that no other woman can offer? So, all right, hey fellas, save your money and choke your meat. Don't go on no date. You're gonna waste, because you're taking her. This is the thing that bothers me. You're taking her on a date and somebody's smashing. Can you imagine that? You taking her on a date, she's smashing somebody else. You're wasting your money, your time. Somebody's getting the beat your meat, dogs. Beat your meat. Eat your meat. And then when you finish being your meat, if you can't come to being your meat, it's $100. It's $200 for half an hour, or $100 for $160 for half an hour.
On, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey,
come on, bro.
You're gonna do wrong, do it the right way. Save your money, and if you can't tired being your meat, you know what your time it is. Go pay for it. Make sure you strap up. This king peace. Keep yourself peacefully. I'm all about peace, bro. If you tired being your meat, go pay for it. Because if you try to take your time, build a relationship, months going by months, you're falling for her, but somebody can get the chick in 2 weeks. You over here been 6 months. That's not fair, ladies. So fellas, choke that chicken, save your money, and buy it. Buy it. Because what's gonna put these other females? What's gonna happen to these females that are playing these games? Guess what's gonna happen? The dude that smashing her, he gonna end up smashing her friend and her sister. Mess around, don't take him to no family reunion. He gonna smash. He gonna try to smash all your girl cousins.
Damn.
But the brothers,
Dude,
the choke meat crew, the choke meat crews, and $160, $200 crews. Guess what, bro? You're paying for your piece. They're not tradition. None of them are tradition. They want tradition reward, not tradition work. So give them what they deserve. I'm not looking for a relationship right now. You know, if I want some, you know, if I need some meat, I'm gonna call you. Okay. Oh, I'm looking for a boyfriend. I'm not entertaining that. I'm not a boyfriend material. What you mean? You ain't gonna waste my time, my money, or my energy. So I'd rather pay for my piece or put some PORN on, go upstairs in the bathroom, get it. I was doing it before I met you. I'm gonna do it after you gone. Sorry, ladies. We've been choking our meat since in our mother wound. What's wrong with you?
You know, I seen what was it? Like there was a time, one time I saw there was this girl, like she got like, you know, she looked good, she was cute and stuff, but you know, she got so many numbers, like, and she's like literally attracting all these dudes, and she actually communicating with the dudes, like giving them hope, and she got all these guys that are attached to her that she pretty much could do whatever she wants. It's like there was one, like she could go and be like, hey, I feel like going to a restaurant today. Let's see which one of these dudes will be willing to which one of these guys are gonna take me to my favorite restaurant, and she could go and eat for free. And that's what modern women, because then you got the guy was like, oh yeah, man, she wants to go out. Let's go. They have fun. The guy's like, oh yeah, man, I'm gonna go, you know, I'm gonna take her out, I'm gonna hug out, we're gonna hang out. You go over there, you go on the date. All she wanted was some free dinner at her favorite restaurant. She got her dinner. She talked. I mean, she probably gave you a good time while you were talking at the restaurant. You have a good conversation. And then you go, you know, hey, you know, let's do this again, or let's hang out. You want to go somewhere after this? She's like, nah, I'm tired. I'm going to go home. But nah, what she do is she gets on a cab and she goes meet the other dude that was going to get her into the club. The other two that she got there, that she got on her phone. But this guy, you know, he works at the club, and she told him, oh yeah, man, I'll come see you later. I'll stop by the club and hang out with you. Now she gets into the club for free. That's modern woman right there, bro.
Bro, that you see, but then the thing that bothers me, they want us to be honest. They want us to be honest. And 9 out of 10, bro, there's no honesty. There's no honesty. And they doing this thing, and the thing is a joke. It's like, ladies, you gonna meet the right person. I'm telling you right now. I want all your brothers, your male cousins, your daddy to accept whatever will come for you. Because don't play with a man's time and his money. And you're gonna meet that one man that have so much money, it's gonna mess your whole life up. You're gonna meet that man that have money. I promise you. It's gonna make you never exist. Keep the game up. It's a joke. You think we're just money and good time? Keep it up. That man gonna catch you. And when he catch you, my Lord, you would wish your mother should never have birth you out. Because that man gonna mess your life up. Because there's a guy like that. This guy, I know this guy. I know some people that's vicious, bro. They vicious, bro. A girl played game with him. She played game with him, man. This dude goes, he's so good, bro. He got her address. He know her social security number.
What?
You know where her father live at. Know where her mother live at. Know where they work at.
That's crazy.
And the guy, the buddy of that girl, of that guy that the mother worked for, man, that guy got the parent of that girl fired.
Wow.
Got her parent fired. Find out what job she work at. She got fired.
Wow.
He made them homeless. The house, man, when they couldn't pay for the foreclosure, he bought the house. I keep playing. I keep playing. That is the game. Oh, I have a movie night guy, a food guy. Keep playing. You're gonna meet that one guy, he gonna make you homeless. I promise you, he gonna make you homeless. Shit, that guy, man, she was homeless. Mama don't got no job. Daddy can't get no job. She can't get no job. She's fired. You want to? Oh, he's mad because she played him. Nah, he got back and make her homeless. I stop playing this game. Keep on. You gonna meet that right one. I promise you. He ain't gonna kill you. He's not gonna do that. He gonna make you become homeless. And he's like, I had to do it, bro. I said, man, I understand. He said, I had to do it. They want to play dumb games. I'm a dummy. I'm gonna make them a dummy too. They're crash dummies. And he did that to her. I said, damn. It's real out here, man. Ladies, if you have no interest in a man, ladies, we take you on a date, we want to bang. We take you to a movie, we want to bang. We buy you a drink, we want to bang. Another girl came to me once. I went to a club. She said, you going to buy me and my friend drinks? I look at her very carefully. I had my drink in my hand. I look at her very, very carefully. I said, is your mouth and your thing that is there available for rent? She's hey, can your friend rent me some too? She said, what? What you say? I'm gonna say it again. Come closer. Is your mouth and the thing down there available for rent? She said, for a drink? Yeah, for a drink. Is it available for rent? What do you mean rent? I just want to rent you for 30 minutes. That's it. I ain't going for an hour. I'm not here to make a baby. I'm just here to just rent for a good 30 minutes and be out of here. She said, yo, you serious? I said, I'm dead serious. How the heaven you gonna come out of nowhere? I bust my behind, did overtime, and I'm over here trying to chill, and I gotta pay drink, and that all for you? That's gonna be like 100 and some change. So who's renting it? She said, I think you're gonna be a gentleman. I am so sorry. I'm a hardworking man. So if you're not a hardworking woman, please, I'm not entertaining. So tell you and your friends, go try the next buster. And she did. She went to the next guy. She was like, hey, man, you nice, cute. You want to get me a drink? The guy was like, yeah, sure. I was just watching him. And then her friends came. You want to take care of my friends too? He said, sure, I got you guys. Man, I'm a generous guy. Yeah, I got you guys. I had my cup in my hand, just watching. And then after they got their drink, 5 of them, Guess what happened? They went to the dance floor. And the guy was in the bar looking at me. Got you. He said, yeah, they got me, bruh. But, bruh, how much they got you, man? 100 some change. Yeah. He said, but do you see they came at me? He said, yeah, I saw them. I thought it was with you. Like, nah. I asked them, can they rent? And who's available for renting for 30 minutes? She said, huh? He said, you asked him that question? Yeah, I'm asking you a question. You gonna ask me to buy you a drink? You gonna rent it out for me for free? No. I don't even know you. I don't even know you either. Why would I buy you a drink? I don't know you. Oh, you broke? Nah, I had money on me. I did. Well, I had money on me. They saw it. So I'm not a fool.
You just reminded me of a story, bro. That's crazy. You reminded me of a story up in when I went to Japan with in the military, bro. I was in Japan and there was this guys that from the boat that military boat that I was in, and they went to Tokyo, right? And they went to party in Tokyo and had some fun. I'm like, okay, that's cool. And they were there, and they were at the club in Tokyo, right? And then this guy met a girl, one of the Japanese girls, like, and she was treating him so nice, like they were talking. Yo, he was feeling her. I'm like, yo, this chick is hot. This Japanese girl, she look good. Like we talking. Yo, he was buying her drinks, right? He was buying her drinks, and so it was time to go at the end of the night. And he thinking, because he was buying her drink, he was gonna get like a $200 bill or something, right? And he was like, okay, I'm okay with that. But he went to ask for the check for the bill. Yo, his bill was like $2,000, bro. When he looked at that bill, he was like, what? What the frick is going on? Yeah, the girl was charging him for every minute that he was talking to her, without telling him that she was like one of those girls, whatever. She was charging him for every minute that he was talking to her, plus buying her drinks. Yo, it was so crazy. The military had to get involved in this one. Because he got played so bad that they have to contact the military and they have to work something out. Because he got played so bad, this dude. The girl never told him that she was like one of those that she just, it was one of the services that you talk to girls, whatever, but they charge you by the minute. Yo, they were like, he hung out with this girl all night, buying her drinks, and she was, of course, she was gonna treat him like, hey, yeah, all nice and stuff. And he was feeling her because he was being treated like a freaking king. But then he got the bill at the end of the night, like about $2,000, bro. $2,000. Imagine that, yo. You go hang out with a girl that you meet at a club, and you're thinking that this girl is, really feeling you. You're hanging out with her, and then at the end of the night, you get a bill for her time spent with you. Yo, this dude got played so bad, bro. He came back to that boat with a face, bro. Like that dude was shameful. I'm telling you, the command and everything and the thing, they all have to get involved in this thing, right? Because he got played so bad. It was so bad. How you go from expecting a $200 bill to way over 2,000, man, on some girl that ain't gonna give you nothing? All she did was talk to you all night, and you bought her drinks. But I see Yo, bro, and another thing that I see too, I saw a lot of guys from my job, right? You ask them, hey, bro, let's do this, let's do that, or come join this business, or come look at this presentation, and they show up to the presentation, and they're like, oh, nah, it's too expensive, right? I can't do that. I can't be part of this business. It's a scam or whatever, right? But then you see them at the club on Friday buying girls bottles. You know how expensive is a bottle at the club? There was
$500.
There was one dude in one of those presentations that I had in one of the, I think it was either Neverica or whatever. He's like, nah, man, I can't spend that money. Neverica was what at that time? Like, what was like $740 or something?
Yeah.
So, like, we go there, like, and he do the presentation, and then I see him on Facebook, like, buying girls bottles, like, for the table, like, buying. He's like, yeah, and the girls putting like, yeah, yeah, he bought the bottles and whatever. Yeah, my man right here, he's hooking us up. Yo, and I'm like, bro, okay, so you just threw away probably close to $1,000 here on alcohol that you're gonna drink one time and you're never gonna, and it's gonna go away. You're gonna piss it off. An hour later, and that set is gone, and some girl that's not gonna give you anything. But you turned out an opportunity. I was like, nah, that's why I was like, yeah, these people too crazy right now, man. People too crazy. But that's why you gotta be careful, man. Women know that too. Women know that. Like, there's a lot of women that know that. They know that when you got a man hook, and that man is not taken logically, they're gonna take advantage of it. Like look at that video that we were watching, one of the first videos we put up from Caesar. That Caesar guy from 90 Day Fiance. Same thing, they take advantage of that. They find weak men like that. So, but yeah, man. So, I would say that's it. I would say I would call it. I would call this a good talk, and it was awesome being able to spend this time here and have this conversation. Unfortunately, one of our three kings was not be able to be on the call, but we were able to have this conversation, and we talk about some good stuff, and we just had some a good conversation here. So with that said, we're gonna kind of good. Thank for everybody who watched our live stream and liked the live stream, and thank you. Until next time, guys. Peace out.